delighted to be facilitating this wonderful event where we are going to be witnessing the efforts being made by different actors, particularly the private companies, in regards to promotion of gender equality and in the process of implementing gender equality sales certification program in particular.
The Gender Equality Seal initiative, therefore, leverages the vital role of the private sector and public institutions, starting by identifying existing gaps, procedures, and practices that may generate gender inequalities, and implement a plan of action aiming at addressing all the identified gaps. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we at the UN in Rwanda are very proud to be part of this initiative, and we remain committed to further partner with the Private Sector Federation and the government of Rwanda to move forward the gender equality agenda through the Gender Equality Seal for both the private and the public sector.
I'd like to also extend a special thanks to the Private Sector Federation for their effort in promoting gender equality and ensuring equal opportunities for all Rwandans as aligned with the national development frameworks, including the National Strategy for Transformation and the National Gender Policy, among others. I would like to thank the development partners for supporting the Gender Equality Seal Certification Initiative, and I congratulate ahead of time because I don't want to drop out. Ahead of time, the companies and the public institutions that will be recognized for their effort in promoting gender agenda. And I wish to invite everybody here to join our hand to recognize these champions.
Maybe we don't have also to go straight forward to the high learning institution. Let's start by TVET schools. I think this goes also with our environment because Rwanda is transforming rapidly. So its education also has to change drastically.
When we look at access to financial inclusion globally, this including not just banks, but also microfinance institutions and savings and credit cooperatives, the SACCOs, we have a gap of 11% less women compared to men. But our target is to actually speed up the closing of the gaps. And we have a target of reducing the formal financial inclusion gap from 11 percentage points it was 2006 to 2% by 2024.
If I look at the hospitality industry, I think there is absolutely no reason to separate in gender. In my management team, as well as in the corporate management team of Marriott, 50% of my management team, as well as in Marriott as a corporation, Marriott International, the ones who report to the CEO are here to myself, 50% women and 50% men. It's still that our president and CEO is still a man, and here I'm also still sitting as a man. So that has to change then, of course, at a certain point of time, and we see that change happening.
start from here, become the ambassador, wear the gender lens, and see in your own organization, is it happening? If not, what are you doing about it? Because all together, we can do it.
Gender equality has been and continues to be at the forefront of Rwanda's socio-economic transformation. And it is enshrined in our development frameworks, as our dear Honorable Minister of Gender and Family Promotion has indicated earlier, notably in the National Strategy for Transformation, in Vision 2050 and others. The legal and policy framework driven by political will from the top leadership of our country, in particular His Excellency President Paul Kagame, has enabled Rwanda to make significant progress in promoting gender equality at regional and international level. However, as we all know, progress has been more in the public sector than it is in the private sector. We are therefore happy to see that the private sector has taken bold steps in embracing gender equality through the Gender Equality Seal certification initiative. Promoting gender equality makes business sense. It attracts talent, it attracts innovation, but let me add that it does not only make business sense, but indeed it makes common sense, and it's a smart move. It enables the potential to achieve sustainable development.